Welcome back, my friends, to episode 7 of the Wacky chapters, starring not this guy, Lydia, and Butterscotch. We just got done turning. Hey, let's go ahead and disenchant that axe. Now that I think about it, let's disenchant. Let's get some spells that are going to be more useful later on. There goes the Axe of Whiterun. Need to keep that. Well, I know we have the shock on, right? Pretty sure enchanting went up. Like I said, enchanting's pretty easy to take care of. I'm not going to worry about enchanting anything for quite a while, because to do that you have to have a pretty good level on it. Alright, let's see what we got.
Master the arcane arts.
Forgive me if anybody is perturbed about how I do things. That's not worth enough. I always go to sell things first, and then I come up here, and then I see what I can buy. Let's get fast healing. Let's get healing. Let's get healing hands, because that's very important to me. And then that'll be it. I really like buying healing hands, specifically because, you know, I want to keep Lydia alive. Okay, I already had healing. That's a little upsetting. Hey, anybody ever read the book Fahrenheit 451 by Ray Bradbury? Yeah. If anybody has ever read that book, Fahrenheit 451 by Ray Bradbury. Oh, get this joke! No, is that a college joke? I apologize. Essentially, that book's about censorship, and there's a lot of book burning in the book. I'm a big fan of Ray Bradbury. I will say specifically that I like his book, The Martian Chronicles, a little bit more. I guess it's just a thing, because, you know, every certain era of literature has a motif, right? And as soon as the rocket age began, or the atomic age, I should say, right after World War II, there was this fascination with dystopian futures, right? And essentially, the Martian Chronicles are people going to Mars, setting up a civilization, and then coming into contact with Martians, much like European settlers did with the Native Americans of North America. You know, or, you know, South America, wherever Europeans came in contact.
You there.
Oh, we're getting talked
We're looking
to.
for someone
Okay.
in Whiterun.
This side quest is not bad, but I am absolutely not going to give a shit. It's really not something I care about. Yeah, it's interesting. If you do want to do it, you go to the inn over there, and there's a lady of similar skin color. And yeah, so what we're going to do this episode is, if I can do it, or even remember how to do it right, I'm going to show you all how to do a little bit of a cheat. I noticed that Finn is still following me, and I am not okay with this. That is upsetting.
What do you want me to
The
carry?
worst thing that I can do now is I can take his stuff, and then I can tell him to fuck
I'll
off.
head back home.
Jesus, is Lydia with me? Well, it's a good thing I didn't go out of... Jesus. Okay, so I did it. I squatted down, you go up here, you jump. I didn't do a good enough job. Point is, you jump on this barrel, you hop over here, and then there's more fun to be had afterwards. And this is not necessarily a mandatory cheat by any means, but it is something to, you know, fuck around with, right? It's something that you don't see every day, and this is why I'm here, to show you stuff you ain't seen. Maybe. I don't know. I remember it was a little easier to get out of here. Point is you go over here, you see the doors being not rendered at all. Let's see. You guys gonna let me out of here? Supposed to. There we go. That's not how that's supposed to work, but here we go. So you turn a left, and you kind of follow this. So this is absolutely. I'm out of the town without the outside being loaded. Right. This is not normal. This is something that may or may not crash this game. But I wanted to, share a little bit of specialness with my little candies. Yeah, how disgusting would it be if I called you guys candies? Even though if we did have a few female viewers, that would be pretty sweet. Ha ha ha! You see what I did there? So here's the deal. We're gonna go up here, and this is the specific spot. You go around here, and it'll come. I'm reminding myself of this as I do it, so please forgive me. Essentially, what we're going to do is we're going to re-enter the city through a bugged-out piece of wall up here. I think I still got to go over here a little bit. Yeah, go up here. Over here. Yep, you can see that there's no ground there, so obviously cool, right? So you go up to this ledge, and then you jump over, okay? You don't want to fall down in there. You come over here, and then you walk in between this stone and that wall, okay? There you go. So this is the Companions Guild. This is the Sky Forge, or what have you. So the dude that runs the Sky Forge has this chest here. Because as I always say, chesties are the besties. And you kind of situate yourself to where you're able to open the damn thing eventually. I don't know why I'm having trouble with it. There we go. I just needed to go left a little bit. Like many things in life, the trick is to just go left. So, without even giving it a thought, you take all, because we're gonna fat man walk the entire way to a blacksmith, which is super fun. Actually, I shouldn't have done that. I do apologize, but I'm not gonna subject y'all to a fat man crawl the entire way. All right, and we'll get rid of most of the horse shit, right? Because, like I said, I don't want to encumber you with all of my content. You see what I did there? Oh, it's so funny. I should be shot. Hey, steel armor. That's awesome. Let's put that shit on. Let's go ahead and put that on. Put that on. Put that on. So, again, yes, this is absolutely a cheat. But I swear that it's worth it. It absolutely is. You get rid of the big stuff that you absolutely know you're not going to use. Like the giant two-handed stuff can absolutely go. I guess we're going to have to get rid of most of this stuff, huh? It was already pretty full from the last time. Hey, I got a pickaxe. That's awesome. Bye-bye. I'm going to keep one of those hunting bows just because I know what's up, because I'm awesome. That's a good song, by the way. I don't know who sings it, and I don't know really how it goes, and I'm not going to sing it for you, but it's definitely an early 2000s joke. Okay, a couple more pounds, and we're done. Perfect. So, just so you know, and yeah, those will be tumbling into infinity, just if you get off on that. You walk back through here, and then you come out right in front of this, not golden glow, but there you go. You're back in reality. Whoops, there goes gravity. That's an Eminem joke. So, you do that. And if you want to fat man walk and bring it all the way over here to this pawn shop, you absolutely can. After doing that type of chest, I highly recommend coming to one of these pawn shops and depositing your wares with this shady dude, because they'll buy magical stuff and they'll buy the conventional items. So it's definitely a thing to do. Let's go ahead and sell that. I'm not worried about getting the enchantment off of it because it's early in the game. Get rid of your dragon stuff. I'm not really a hoarder, if you can tell. Those are gonna go. If I don't have any boots on right now, I'm gonna be super pissed. And yeah, hey, Mr. Campbell, you should probably check and make sure that you're not selling stuff that you're really gonna need later. And to that I say, uh, other select words. Point is I've got $2,600, and I, did that little thing where I jump out of a fence and come back in and steal out of a chest. There really wasn't stealing to begin with. And like, if you want to sleep for a week in game and just kind of rinse and repeat, you absolutely can. It's something that can be done. But since we only have a few more minutes for this video, I want to go ahead and do a little bit of blacksmithing. I apologize, this is not going to be an action-packed this is not going to be an action-packed butterscotch episode, but I do believe that if we're going to have future success in this playthrough, I need to go ahead and make sure that I get this stuff squared away. Oh good, I can upgrade it, even though I don't have orcish blacksmithing. That's great. If y'all don't want to see this side of the game, and you want me to do all of the fun bits off camera to where y'all aren't bothered by it, good, I did have boots on. That makes me feel a lot better. If y'all want me to do this stuff where y'all don't have to watch me do the upgrades and whatnot, absolutely. Tell me in the comments. Also, if you're kind enough to leave a comment, please leave me a like. You see how I used consonants in the successive pattern? That's good. That's called alliteration. And if you tune in to Hull Tech Gaming, you'll get a lot of literary tips and tricks. From a beginning or budding, if you will, lyricist or creative writer. So, let's get real. Whenever I got out of the service, I started going to college after I worked for a year at a welding company, and my service-connected disabilities got so bad that I could not continue to work. Okay? From there, I went and did my dream job. I'm like, okay, all things aside, let's go ahead and batten down the hatches, stand by for heavy rolls. Let's try to just forget about being the breadwinner and making all of the money to my physical detriment. Let's go ahead and enjoy work for once in my life, because all the jobs I've ever had, I've worked from a very young age. I mean, my father and grandfather were brick masons, stone masons. Not the organization, the Masons, but they built brick and stone houses for a living, And me being a very young boy, I was raised on those rock piles, those stone piles. It's probably why I'm as well endowed as I am. Please don't take that out of context. What I'm trying to say is like, I decided, hey, I'm going to go work at a local gun shop. Shout out Crosshairs, Texas, with Devin and Troy. Hey, butterscotch! Drink up, boys. We got our first one of the episode, not the night. I've been at this for a little bit. But what I'm saying is a shout out to Troy and Devin at Crosshairs, Texas. They gave me a job after me. Hey, a dead guy. So essentially, in the game, if you come across this scenario, you can take that horse. Am I gonna take a horse? Yeah, probably. It says ride horse, so I'm gonna take a free horse. Are you nuts? So what I'm saying is from the welding position that I had for a year, I then transitioned into working as a salesman / gunsmith at Crosshairs, Texas, here in Bastrop. They supported me and my family for a year, and then I had my second son, Rowan. He was born while I was working over there, and it became blindingly apparent that I needed to better support my family. At that time, I was the only one working. Um, it's hard to raise kids and also work. Um, so I decided, or my wife at the time and I decided that I needed to go back to college because I, had the GI Bill that I hadn't used yet. So hey, you get a housing stipend, and you get to go to college for 3.5, 4 years, if you will. Uh, let's go ahead and kill some people. Is that horse gonna walk away? That horse is gonna walk away. How about this? I'm gonna run a little bit far this way, and we're going to lay siege to this tower next time on Hull Tech Gaming. Bye, clip clop. This is Andrew Campbell for Hull Tech Gaming. Thank you very much for watching. I look forward to seeing you on episode 8 of this Skyrim playthrough. I swear, we're going to have more drinking opportunities later in the night. Stay tuned. I'll finish the story about... I'll put a pin in it. I'll stop talking about my history, and then I'll leave it to you guys. If y'all want to hear more about me, fine. Comment it. I'll talk it all I want, or all y'all want, but still. Have a great night. Thank you very much for stopping by. I look forward to seeing your comments, and here's to episode 8. Bye-bye.